The shirt looking good out there.
Here we go.
Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back.
One more.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, LaMelo Ball is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. And you look at what the play-in tournament has accomplished, Doris. Even for those teams who started slow, there's still hope of reaching the postseason.
You know, there is, B.A., and so it's put a greater emphasis on winning regular season games. What it has done is extend the competitiveness of the regular season almost to the very end. But listen, history tells us the champs eventually almost always finish top 3 in the regular season.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Green. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Halliburton misses. And Ball will bring it up here for the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. Uses the glass on the layup.
Whitmore. Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Pacers ball.
On defense, the Rockets. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fade away. Indiana again missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Ball passes to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Green.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Green. It's both from the stripe. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton misses.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Eason can't get it to go. Bogdanovich passes to Siakam. Eason with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their commitment.
Oh, throw it!
Look out!
Can you say elevation? An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Nembhard, Green covering. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Over Eason. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
He's off on the first.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Green unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Indiana trailing here. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Good D by Şengün. And Paul will bring it up here for the Rockets. Right side, Green. The shot that time not on target.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now a timeout called by Houston. At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest, but he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. There's the block.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send him back defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Thompson against Matherin. Thompson passes to Landale. Count that one.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Well, the Pacers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Now McConnell, in his last outing, 16 points for him. Matherin passes to Jackson. Halliburton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Here's Curry. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
And so Curry nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Up top, Walker. He's scoreless. Outside for McConnell. 11 feet out. Again, Indiana.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Houston in the lead. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Curry. Now here's Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Now here's McConnell. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Jackson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Van Vliet outside. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Ball is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. The 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Here's Whitmore. No good there. Excellent D there from Siakam. Whitmore's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. The baseline J. And McConnell the bucket on the assist from Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Here's Easton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's McConnell. Tries again. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Easton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Rockets lead by 2. McConnell passes to Turner. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Bogdanovich. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Whitmore. Great D that time from McConnell.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Ball looks over the floor. Here's Whitmore. Now Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Bogdanovich. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovich's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Bogdanovich. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in. Nembhard's got 7.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Van Vliet, the pass to Landale. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot. No problem.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Basket counts. 7 points in the game.
Now, Fred Van Vliet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
Siakam outside. Second chance shot. Rockets with a rebound. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they eat that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. and the Rockets lead by 2.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Green. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And that one's good. Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Curry, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Left side, Green. 11 feet out. That one a little long.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Curry against Halliburton. Shoots over Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Green. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And guys, for the Rockets, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those were some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Miles Turner, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. Green, the pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore outside. Knocks it down from distance. Whitmore's got 7.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovic may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
That belongs to the Pacers. Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Houston in the lead. Green with the ball, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Whitmore. And there's a 3-second violation. And now look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. In third, Indiana.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Halliburton against Ball. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his second basket. And the Rockets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Whitmore. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Whitmore missing. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Bassey. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Bassey's got his first points of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Eason. Halliburton against Green. From downtown. A rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Blocked! And he recovers it.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Landale comes in for Bassey, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. No good on the second free throw. Indiana shooting around 41%. McConnell goes in. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Going inside. Here's Landale. And he banks in the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Siakam outside. That one no good. Eason with some nice D. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Yep, that one's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Pacers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it. The kick out to Van Vliet from behind the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Right wing.
In the third. 2 minutes.
McConnell passes to Bogdanovich. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Turner. Looking to win the run. That one doesn't drop.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Eason. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Five on the clock. Back to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Indiana again missing. The Rockets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Whitmore. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Siakam. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Siakam. McConnell right side. Rebound by Van Vliet. And Houston is shooting just 36% in the third. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Gets it down to single digits. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Well, the Pacers shooting 34% thus far in this game. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
First one falls for him. Barlow's checked in for Landale. So McConnell nails them both. And here are the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11. Curry against McConnell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Matherin. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot. Jackson down low. Working on Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Curry. On the wing. Green. Walker pulls down the board.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. To tie it up. And he lays it in. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
That's tipped. Curry surveys. Inside. Here's Barlow. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Curry. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. VanVleet against McConnell. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Now Matherin. Another shot. Turner, no good. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Matherin. VanVleet scanning the floor. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Fred VanVleet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
McConnell passes to Matherin. And no good. Eason with some nice D. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. VanVleet outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Here's Nembhard. Shoot from the baseline. And the basket by Halliburton.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Landale's checked in for the Rockets.
Jack Landale.
1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Green. Pacers with a rebound.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Landale. Three-pointer off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Halliburton on the take.
Tyrese Halliburton has played with a poise beyond his years. He's got another chance here to continue to build on that.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, Halliburton is a pretty exceptional free throw shooter. This trip shouldn't be difficult for him, but we'll see.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Green against Turner. Tries to break his ice. And it's Green missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points to tie it up. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Here's Green. The rebound by Nembhard. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
It falls!
Well, that's not an easy finish. Defense, an excellent contest. Halliburton looks like he's bottled up but comes away with a bucket.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right to the cup. Nicely done.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Unloads from 13, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Pascal Siakam.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Pass to Van Vliet, puts up a deep 3. That one is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Go back. Yeah, go back.
There it is.
That's
Megan.
it. That's it.
Or did 3 brought me in, but it's all good.
It must be so nice for Jordan to kick out the open teammates and they green.
I'll switch to your spot.
There it is.
There's ball movement.
Let's go, Danny.
Let's go.
Danny the GOAT.
There you go. Fire that.
Good shot.
That's it.
It's a green bean.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The big 3 for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with Nurkic. And for the Rockets, LaMelo Ball is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Landale in at the center position. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Now, here's Thompson. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Looking poised on the finish. Ball is a problem when he's knocking that down.
And the pass to Nurkic. Shoots from 8. Misses off the right iron. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dylan Brooks, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big 3. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
One of the things you got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball against Booker. A reverse, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Durant. The shot's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They get it back out to Brooks. Pass the ball. The shot misses. Great D that time from Nurkic. To the middle. Stolen by Brooks. Right wing. Now here's Ball. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. Shot clock at 6. Over Booker. That one rolling around and rims out. Ball's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Durant, the pass to Booker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Booker against Ball. And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Ball. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker outside. Six on the shot clock. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Bassey's checked in. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Lee's subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Lee. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Eubanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Okogie. Shoots it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Green deciding where to go with it. Out of bounds. Will go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Devin Booker. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Bull. Defense right on him. Passes to Lee. Over Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Thompson outside, and they call an illegal screen here. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Fifth is Bradley Beal.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
Now here's Beal. A 26-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Curry with it. Pass to Whitmore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
that one is on Bull.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Whitmore.
And 2 words you hear about Whitmore a lot. Power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Houston. Now, Whitmore. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here is Beal. Lee outside. 1 second left. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
8.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple of years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Grayson Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Jock Landale's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. And both free throws good for Durant.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Allen dishes to KD. The pass to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Allen in the post. Brooks covering. Moves back up. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Allen. Allen's got his first points in this one.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively, is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
It's deflected. And here comes the break. Here's Ball. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ball's got 6 points.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And the Suns call time here. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
There's Okogie. He's covered by Thompson. Booker outside. Nurkic, the pass to Booker. It's good.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Houston. It's a three-point game. Down low, here's Thompson. Passes it to Landale. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
It's time for
Beal's checked in for Josh Okogie.
In for the Suns, Bradley Beal.
Check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Suns. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. Of course, there's the Rockets. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And I think for the Suns, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And it's good. 2 points. Nurkic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Back to Thompson. And the layup falls. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Booker. The dish now to Nurkic. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bassey's checked in. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
2 minutes remaining.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. We're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he could do offensively.
Now here's Booker after Jalen Green's miss. Off target on the outside leaner.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
The shot missing. Great D that time from Beal. Lee left side. And Lee with the stuff.
And at 7-2, Ball has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
VanVleet right side. Shot to stop the run. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the feed to Booker. Right side, Beal. Here's Bull. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Bull's got his first basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if we can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, it's as simple as their offense isn't working. The complicated part is figuring out exactly what's wrong. Was it the play calling, the execution? I think they need to dedicate themselves to running the offense more efficiently.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So you look at Cam Whitmore, his contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tari Easton is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Ball. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. The shot by Beal, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Landale. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Now here's Booker. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Shot by Easton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Beal kicks to Booker. To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Devin Booker. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 30 points per clip, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And the Suns call time.
Call timeout. It's T-shirt time to
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns.
Eubanks.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Fourth, the Suns.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He kicks it to KD. Got a hand on it. Allen against Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. Here's Booker following the score by Houston. Outside, Beal. And there's the pass to Eubanks. Basket good.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
With numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Thompson. That free throw, good from Eubanks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ball against Booker. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Here's Durant. Takes it off the glass. Durant's got 8 points.
Now that's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will.
Here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Here's Eubanks. And it's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Booker. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Now, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bassey's checked in. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And so Van Fleet nails both of them. Suns trail by 5.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Lee finds Allen. Nurkic up top. He's got 6 and finished off by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
And so Van Fleet will bring it up for Houston.
And big guys often struggle with injuries. And Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Whitmore with it. He's against Bol. Passes it to Bessie. Here's Whitmore. Clock is at 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Jock Landale's checked in for Houston. Suns trail by 3. Outside Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
Van Vliet against Beal. Van Vliet passes to Landale. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Landale's got 8.
And not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Beal with the bucket.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Stolen by Van Vliet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Beal. Can't hit from in close. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
37.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Bull out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Lee in at the 2 guard. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Landale. He can't get that one. Good D by Lee. Suns trail by 3. Booker dishes to Lee. The pass to Eubanks. Over Eason. Gets it to fall. A bucket from Eubanks.
Assisted, Damian Lee.
And for Houston, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Ball with it to the paint. Landale. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Rockets on offense. They lead by 1. Now Ball. Lays it up off the glass.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Brooks against Durant. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Rockets leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Durant. Over Thompson. KD with the bucket.
I don't think that Kevin Durant being slender isn't strong. He showed it off that time.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Hey fans, make some noise if you want a free t-shirt.
Making a change here. Allen's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he makes the first.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
KD passes to Allen. Now Bull. Over Eason. Bull can't hit. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Houston Rockets. Brooks against Booker. Offensive rebound. Shot by Eason. No good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, here's Bull. Allen kicks to Durant. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Here's Thompson, and the basket is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And the Suns call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Eubanks. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Bol. Now here's Nurkic. Beal from long range. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Thompson in the corner. Back to Eason. Over Allen. That one wide left. Suns trail by 5. And Durant, here we go. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score, and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Beal taking his time here. Looking to get it going. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way out.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. There's Ball with the 3. The offensive rebound. Landale pass to Eason. Booker against Ball. They shoot again. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Nurkic gets to Durant. And here is Beal. Over Thompson. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Allen to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Remember that one. Guys are a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ball, the pass to Landale. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
4th personal.
It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Jack Rendell.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Got it!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Timeout called. The Rockets. They're down by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's right, everyone. It's time to fire up some T-shirts.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. Over Booker. Ball, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Deep 2 from Brooks. The Rockets with another miss. Booker looking around. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yep.
Good shot.
I like that.
I see him.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny.
Oh, okay.
Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP. MVP.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the 76ers. For Houston, some ups and downs for this team in what has been a trial of a season. Now at home, they know there's still time to turn their season around. Sixers, Rockets, tip-off in just a moment. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Buddy Hield, then it's Paul Reed, and it's Maxey in at point guard. And for the Rockets, Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right
away. And here are the Sixers now. Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Ball outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Maxey passes to Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality.
First one falls.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And Harris drops them both. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thompson against Hield. Now here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Good D by Ball. Brooks against Oubre. Up top Ball. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. It's going to be Ball shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, LaMelo Ball.
What's up? And that one falls for Ball.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now here's Maxey. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. And it's Houston's ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And it's Brooks missing.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ball against Maxey. Ball passes to Landale. The Rockets with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Harris. The Rockets pull it in. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
And they pick up 2.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Now a timeout called by Houston. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them, or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters too.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Massey, he's checked in for Landale. Whitmore comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Van Vliet is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Covington's checked in for Reed. Batum comes in for Tobias Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. Massey, good.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Covington.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Thompson outside. A minute 39 left now in the first quarter. Green in the post. Melton covers. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. Van Vliet misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Now here's Melton. The D's right on him. Out to Lowry. Outside heel. Pass to Melton. And it's good from the elbow.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
2. Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Lowry. No points yet. Pass to Hield. Back to Lowry. Batum outside. Covington with it. From deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Green. Unloads from 13. Second chance effort. Out to Thompson. There's the three. They get the rebound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Hield. 4 seconds left. He got a piece of it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Sixers on top. We're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Paul Reed, Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found the lane and made them pay.
The Rockets trail, always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
He loves to get out and transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, VA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And he can't get the first one. Landale's checked in for Houston. Curry comes in for Van Vliet. And he sinks the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. They host the Pistons after this one. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Philadelphia shooting around 50% of the game so far. Eason with a steal. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Lowry. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court. Offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Landale. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Lowry outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Oubre from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Curry passes to Landale. Eason against Harris. The 3 from Ball. Goes back up. And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Oubre. It's hauled in by Landale.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Curry with it. The rebound by Lowry. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Maxey. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He was just too focused on the hoop. I'm not even sure Maxey felt the defender.
Timeout called. Houston. Checked in for Eason. Thompson comes in for Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Curry. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Covington's checked in for Reed. Batum comes in for Tobias Harris. Heald's checked in for Oubre. And it's Melton in for Lowry. Here's Landale. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. Landale's got 6 in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
2 minutes.
Covington finds Hield to the middle. Batum shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Melton. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Assist from
and the 76ers lead by 2.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Melton against Green. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Hield on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Here's Maxey. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now Ball. He's got 5. Down low. Landale misses. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. To the wing on the left. Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Hield. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Melton against Thompson. Melton passes to Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's gotten his first basket of the night.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
There's Ball with a 3. No good on the shot. That'll do it for the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 76ers 27.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Taking a look at the 76ers, Kenny, give us your take.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. LaMelo Ball is out there with Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Eason in at the power forward. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Out to Hield. Launches a three. Connects from downtown. Hield's got 5.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Ball finds Eason. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harris. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Harris drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about, right?
Yeah, such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Reed passes to Maxey. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Reed, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. 5th best, the 76ers.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
And he drops it first. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Van Vliet's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Philadelphia. That one's no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Harris against Brooks. Out to Lowry. Pass to Reed. Outside Oubre. This one for 3. The Sixers again can't hit. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Here's Brooks. Good D by Harris.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Van Vliet against Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Harris in deep. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Bassie. And here's Brooks. And here's Eason. Pounded by Harris. Shot from the low block. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. A look at how all-star voting is going this far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Ball. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They grab their own miss. Chalk up 2 there. 7 points in the game.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside Oubre. Releases. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Houston. Bassie's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bassie. And the deficit down inside single digits. Bassie's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Lowry outside. And Harris throws it down.
Okay, so maybe we know Harris as a shooter, but that doesn't mean he still can't get up.
Thompson against Oubre. Pass to Curry. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Puts up the 8-footer. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Good on the 13-footer.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet and get wild!
So for the Rockets, Whitmore's checked in for Brooks. And Green is subbed in for Thompson. To the inside. From 12 feet. Melton misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Green. Nice execution inside from Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Pass to Batum. Back to Lowry. Puts it up from 12. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Lowry, the pass to Melton. Batum outside. Harris on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Leaving his defender in the absolute dust. Tobias Harris is doing everything right now.
Van Vliet misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Batum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of
vision. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Rockets trail. Taking a look at the 76ers. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard position. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia shooting the rock well at 46%. Hield on the wing. Back to Oubre. Takes the three. He can't hit that time.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's hammered home by Green.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Here's Melton. No good that time. Good D by Ball. And Ball will bring it up here for Houston. They trail by 6. And that one's good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Hield passes to Melton. Back to Hield. Deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against Milwaukee, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brooks. And there There's the rejection. They get it back. Oubre against Brooks. Outside Maxey. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Healed for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal.
That one on Healed.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
That free throw is good from Thompson. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oubre. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Counted.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Maxey against Ball. Harris outside. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Ball. Down low. To take the lead. And Eason with the layup. Eason's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Reed passes to Hield. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Ball passes to Brooks. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Maxey. Left side, Oubre. Reed inside. Landale's there. Harris down low. Defended by Eason. Stolen by Ball. Here's Thompson. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Here's Maxey. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Ball surveys the floor. Outside Easton. Out to Thompson. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And Ball doesn't feel any pressure. What a spot to step up and knock down the clutch J.
Here's Maxey. Out to Hield. Here's Reed. And here is Maxey. Over Ball. Cash. And that one brings them within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, no good. And it's the Sixers for the ball. Inside. Here's Harris. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Easton. All outside. And there's the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
There's the steal. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. .19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Rockets, LaMelo Ball.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
In all aspects of his game, Ball has a lot of confidence, and that's exactly what he needs right now in this situation.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
For 3, Maxey. Brooks with the rebound. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Lowry with it. And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
For your team. Please make sure to get home safe, and we'll see you soon.